Hi everyone! Happy January. I hope the year so far has treated you well. We're only 14 days in, and it's been a terrible one so far for the folks in California, but not so bad for me. I forgot to do my intro. Let's do that now. My name is Kay, and this is my Cave of Possibilities. I have yarny stuff to the left of me, cross-stitch to the right, and here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Princess is really excited to see us today. I think she hasn't had any attention all day long. Well, I'm pretty sure she slept all day long. Oh, sweetheart, that's the tripod. Yeah, I think we're okay. Anyway, how have y'all been? I've been okay. We have started a new enterprise-wide reporting system at work. We moved off of the old PeopleSoft system that was purchased by Oracle not too long ago onto Workday. And to say that it has been a smooth, easy transition would be an out-and-out, utter and complete lie. There are flames. There might be a dumpster. The flames might be in the dumpster. There is a lot of weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth, and I don't think it's going the way that anybody expected it to go. So that's what's been consuming my days, trying to figure out exactly how to use the new system to do all the things that I normally do, compounded by the problem that I got more training than anybody else because I'm supposed to be a specialist. So I have extra permissions and can see stuff, but there's a lot of stuff they didn't train us on, and some of the stuff I haven't seen since October, and it's kind of awful. Yeah, you know I'm stressed out. Yeah, you know I'm stressed out. Thank you for trying to comfort me. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. Silly cat. So, I've been doing a lot of cross-stitch. Come home in the evening and try to decompress enough so I can sleep at night, because when something's new and my mind worries about it, just choose on it and choose on it and choose on it, and I haven't been getting a lot of sleep either. So, thanks work. Thanks a lot. Alright, well, let's just dive into the cross-stitch since that's what you're here for. I have done some knitting, but I put my projects way up there, so I guess we're going to give knitting a skip for today. The first thing that I have worked on was Winter Quaker by, let's see if I can remember how to navigate the screen. There we go. Winter Quaker from Primrose, Cottage. I've been working on putting all of my patterns into whatever these things are, page protectors, and putting them in 3-ring binders so that they're easier to find. They're all a standardized size, and it's been working really well so far. So, okay, let's pull this up. Nice thing about a page protector is it works as backing really well. So I finished this last week? No, on the 1st, or maybe it was the 2nd. I had plenty of work off, so I finished it right at the new year. I stitched this on fibers on a Whim, and the color is Plum. It is a 32 count, which is my favorite count of fabric. I stitched with a Live and Dye LA floss called Light Purple. I won that in a door prize at the Crazy Woman Stitching Retreat last September up in Casper, Wyoming. So there is my first finish of the year. I'm going to have to be cognizant about turning my things around so people don't see all of the pattern. And then I continued my work through all of the patterns that came in the Sip and Stitch box. The next one I worked on, I'm trying to get the glare so it's not, oh my goodness, I'm out of practice and that's glary. Woohoo! Okay, Cup of Cheer. was the next project that I finished up, worked on and finished up of the year. And so here it is. I stitched this with not quite the called for colors, but the CR Quaker came with a couple of beautiful greens that were color and cotton, and so I used my my red is Cherry Cobbler, the greens are Tree Lot and Peace on Earth. I think I just used the 3865 for the white, and I forgot what I used for the brown. It might have been the called for DMC for the brown. And I stitched this on a 32 count raw gold opalescent fabric that I had in my stash. It was on I'd cut a bigger piece out, so I had just a weird little flag of material up the side, and so I just put it on a piece of the weird flag. And then on the other side of this, their freebie was Warm Winter Stitches, and I pulled some lovely winter colors and modified it from the called for. I'm out of practice. There we go. From the called for reds and greens into a light blue and a dark blue. And then I think the skizzers and the other stuff were called for. So then I did that. That was a fun one. Oh, sweetheart, you're in the way. Come here. Come here. Say hello to your loving fans. You're in the way. Yeah, you are. Here. There you go. Don't rub up against the tripod, please. Don't do that. It's not helpful. Alright, so up next, let's orient this randomly. I stitched it again on the 32 count raw gold opalescent in the called for flosses, sort of. Again, the called for colors. And then I like the blue version enough, so I stitched it for me on the 32 count raw gold opalescent. Both of these came off of my one random flag of floss, and I just had so much fun stitching those little guys. I mean, they're small enough. I've got an avalanche down here in front of me. There we go. Small enough that you could stitch them up all in a night, so that was not a problem at all. I have got cat hair all over my face now. Alright, so, I mean, you can see I was just really concentrating on my stitching just for peace and calm and relaxation from all the stresses at work, and trying to understand what was going on and what I'm supposed to do and all of that. On January, I don't know, something, Primrose Cottage released their free stitch for the month of January. I said January way too many times. Now we've got glare. There-ish. Anyway, this is Winter Wonderland, and it's so cute. Here's my version of it. Oh, slightly askew. Everything's askew. Anyway, I did this with the called for, she's I know this, I know words. Cottage Garden Threads. There we are, in the called for DMCs. I stitched it on 32 count Silver Mist, which is a Fabrics by Stephanie that I had in my stash. I had a 9 by 18-ish piece, and so I cut that in half and put half of it here, and half of it is in stash. Maybe it was 9 by 13. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I just hacked off a piece of wonderfulness from my stash, stitched that on that. It turned out really quite well. Okay, here, come over here. Come over here. Go. There you go. Thank you. Oh man, cat hair on my nose. Okay. The next thing I finished was the freebie, first Friday freebie from Primrose Cottage. This was their December one called Cocoa and Cookies. And I stitched this. I had run out of my flags on my 32 count, so this is on a 28 count gold, or raw gold, opalescent. Well, opalescent is its thing, but raw gold linen. And you can see over in the corner, over here, I stitched a little arrow so I would remember which way was up, but that didn't matter because I stitched one of the hearts. Let's see, this one down here, he's going the wrong way. He should be going the other way, but it doesn't matter enough because I'm not picking it out and I'm not restitching it. It's good enough. Are you gonna make sure my hair's okay? You gonna make sure my hair's okay? Yes, thank you. Thank you. I need to move. So that is that stitch. And then I was kind of done with, finished up my feelings for winter stitching, and so I moved into Valentine's Day, and I purchased this, it's called Valentine Truffles from Shepherd's Bush. I think I've had this almost since it was released, and I've stitched the one in purple, it says Cutie Pie, and I've stitched the Be My Valentine, the long pillow. Those were the first two that I stitched, and all that I had left, let's try this side. Well, I apologize. You can kind of see the printing through that. Anyway, so I did that on this little bit of linen. As with most everything, when you go up to Shepherd's Bush, they have the pattern, and then usually right by it, they have a little kit with all the floss and all. That's the back. Oh, do you want to see my back? There's a back. Yay. Anyway, with the flosses and the fabrics, and so they had a little package of all of that for the Valentines Truffles. And so I just got the package, and I have finally accomplished the goal. It was never a goal. You guys know me. I don't actually stitch with goals. Goals happen to other people, and I'm really glad they happen to other people, because goals are just ways to measure your failure. Am I right? Anyway, finished those up. That's quite lovely. I'm pretty sure I'm never going to stitch those again, so it's probably going to go into the donation bag for the next retreat I'm at, freebie table, pass-alongs. And then my last little thing that I have stitched on, we're going to get through this fast, you guys. I don't mean to get through it fast. I have a hard time saying a lot of words, a lot about stuff. Anyway, rambling. This is by Counting Puddles, and the pattern is Love Bugs. Is it down here? Love Bugs. Down here. And I bought this one almost a year ago when I was up to Stitchery Express for Saturday stitching, which is really a lot of fun. It's kind of like a mini retreat. You get a few hours of stitching with, 20 or so ladies, and it's just amazing and fun, and I love it. So I have been working on that. And I have got quite a bit of it done. I'm about ready to move the hoop so I can get the top little bugs of the heart on this side. And then I'll move over here, and then I'm missing a couple bugs down here, and make sure I do all the back stitching and French knots as I go. I'm stitching this on a 32 count Lugana from Red Thicket Fibers. Nope. Red Thicket. It's just Red Thicket. I'm just so used to putting fibers or floss or fanciness at the end of everything. So Red Thicket. She has a website. Go look her up. Summer is awesome. And the color is Thistle. And it's just fun, fun, fun. So that one's coming along really quite well. And then I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I need pink fabric because it's Valentine's Day and I have to buy pink fabric. So I put these in a plastic bag. Pause while I open up the bag. Alright, bag open, crinkling avoided. I bought some of this super cute rose with dots, 32 count, nice and pink, because I want to do a lot of Valentine's things. Primitive Cottage just released all their Valentine's patterns, and I may have wanted to purchase some of the stuff. And then here is, this is a 30 count blush. So, really nice. That'll be a lovely fabric to put things on. And then since I was ordering fabrics, I also ordered a teeny tiny spring tension hoop so I can work on the, nope, not that one. So I work on these because they're a little too tall for my tiny nurge and a little too tall for my 6-inch, 5-inch, yeah, a 5-inch. They're not tall enough for the 5-inch spring tension hoop, so I don't get good tension on the bottom or the top. So I got a smaller one that'll do it a little bit better. So that's small spring tension hoop, and so that is all that has come home with me as far as cross stitch goes. I don't think I have purchased anything for yarn. I did gather up one of everybody for the latest Series 27 minifigures, and some of my favorites are the plushie collector. Isn't she cute? Now everybody needs a little Cupid in their life, or if you're other people, you just must avoid him at all costs. The boogeyman's a little kind of funny. And, oh, the pterodactyl. The pterodactyl enthusiast. One of my friends has an Instagram account of her T-Rex inflatable costume and all the shenanigans that Rex gets up to. And it's really quite fun and quite funny, and I enjoy it a lot. So, those are Lego purchases, new things. And I guess that's kind of it. As far as, plans go, I want to finish up the ladybugs. I want to stitch warm winter stitches. Twice more on the 32 count. It's a Lugana. It's like natural or something like that. On this stuff. So I can get this to my finisher so that she can finish it for retreat exchanges this year. So I think if you are at a retreat that I am at, chances are this is what my exchange piece is going to be. I know. We're planning ahead. 3 retreats, stitch that thrice, and I will be ahead of the program. Plus there's a couple of goodies that I've ordered here and there. The first retreat I'm going to is in St. George. It's in the middle of March. Beware the Ides of March. Which is only, man, it's only like 2 months away, 60 days, give or take. So that's exciting. I get a break from work. Yay! That's really exciting. So, yeah. Short, sweet, to the point, as per usual. I'm not very good at talking. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you are safe and sound, and your family as well. Remember, kindness costs you nothing. 1 step forward, 1 step up. Love you guys. Bye!